Agree that with you often happen situations like this. In the evening, you decide that tomorrow you will get up early and do all the planned things for the day. Set alarm for an early wake up and go to bed with full confidence. But when the morning comes, the alarm clock rings as the hand itself reaches for the postpone button for 5 minutes, and then for another 5 minutes, and again for 5 minutes. And as a result, 2 hours have already passed unnoticed, and we will get up again at unplanned time. And again, there is no time for those things that were scheduled for the morning. According to experts, you can learn to get up early in just 5 simple steps. Hal Elrod, author of the popular book Miracle Morning, in which he tells how the first hour of awakening determines the success of how your day and helps to fully unlock your potential. In his another book, he tells a technique that will help absolutely everyone wake up early, easily and quickly. In his book, he writes that it depends on how you start your day will depend on your success or failure. Because if you wake up with enthusiasm, thereby you make your morning purposeful and productive. But if you look at it, the vast majority of people prefer to push the postpone button until last moment and jump out of the warm bed at the last moment with thoughts that they again don't have time for anything. And such seemingly simple act directs negative attitude into their subconscious and programs them that they simply don't have enough self-discipline just to wake up, not to mention achieving something more. Could this mean that our morning actions directly affect what kind of person we become and also have a direct impact on each area in our life? If you treat the alarm clock as another challenge and favorable opportunity, then you will be waiting for another wonderful day, because the challenge requires a disciplined decision to get up and favorable opportunity allows you to invest in personal development. Author states that waking up early in the morning can be great pleasure even if you have never considered yourself a lark, and a simple 5-step process can improve your life. In his book, the author offers 5 simple things that will help you easily wake up in the early morning. Let's look at the strategy of waking up in 5 minutes that will no longer allow you to press the snooze alarm button. So the first minute, clearly formulate your intentions before going to bed. The first thing you need to do for an easy and pleasant awakening is to remember one simple rule. The first thought in the morning is what was spinning in your head before you went to bed. Remember the situations when you couldn't fall asleep half the night because you were waiting for some pleasant in the morning. As soon as you heard the alarm signal, in a second you were on your feet, full of strength and energy. Why so? Because all your last thoughts about the present day were as positive as possible. So the first important step is the purposeful formation of positive intentions regarding to the next morning, and you need to do it every evening before you going to bed. The second minute, set the alarm clock as far away from the bed as possible. If your alarm clock is still standing next to your bed, then move it to the far corner of your room. In this case, to turn it off, you will have to get up and start moving. Movement creates energy, and energy will help you to get up of a sleep state. If your alarm clock is standing next to your bed, you will automatically reach for the snooze button, and after waking up, you will try to convince yourself as you just didn't hear the alarm clock. so you overslept again. Third minute, brush your teeth. As soon as you get up of the bed and turn off the alarm clock, immediately go to the bathroom and start washing and brushing your teeth. Many will think that they do it every morning, but the idea is to start in the first few minutes after waking up to do something not too meaningful, thereby helping your body to get up of a sleepy state. The fourth minute, drink a glass of water. It's extremely important every morning after waking up to replenish the body water reserves that we use during sleep. Because during the last 6-8 hours you have not drunk anything, your body is dehydrated, which causes fatigue and drowsiness. Therefore, immediately after you have washed, pour yourself a glass of warm water and drink, and after that you can move on to the fifth stage. The fifth minute, get dressed or take a shower. At this stage you have two options. The first, get dressed in sport clothes and do a little exercise or go for a running. The second option is to first take a shower, after which it will be almost impossible to fall asleep, and only then start physical exercises that will help you recharge your energy and start another productive day, which is more preferable for you to do. After you go through all these simple 5 stages, your motivation level will already be quite high, which will allow you to get down to business with full readiness. If you try to get to work immediately after waking up without these 5 stages, of course, it will be much more difficult for you to perform it and make the right decisions. These 5 simple steps will help you gain momentum, thanks to which in just few minutes you will move from a state of sleep to a state of vivacity and be ready for another productive day.